India has registered more than 1,32,000 new cases and 3,207 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Union Health Ministry. India is witnessing a steady decline in fresh coronavirus cases. The top 5 states which have registered maximum cases are Tamil Nadu with more than 26,000 cases, followed by Kerala with more than 19,000 cases, Karnataka with more than 14,000 cases, Maharashtra with more than 14,000 cases, and Andhra Pradesh with more than 11,000 cases. Around 64.77% of the new cases are reported from these 5 states, with Tamil Nadu alone responsible for 19.97% of the new cases. Maximum casualties were reported in Maharashtra with 854 daily deaths, followed by Tamil Nadu with 490 daily deaths. India's recovery rate now stands at 92.48%. The Indian Medical Association has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah requesting him to approve a comprehensive, uniform and effective law against healthcare violence. In a letter to the Home Minister, the IMA said India needs a comprehensive, uniform and effective law against the healthcare violence. We request you to kindly approve an effective and strong action against the healthcare violence. The real size of the problem is largely unknown, and recent information shows that current knowledge is only the tip of the iceberg. The incidences of healthcare violence have increased over the years and have become widespread, and the dreaded entity possessed to be a threat to the medical practice, the IMA wrote. This comes after a doctor was attacked by a group of people in Assam's Hojai district yesterday following a COVID patient's death. The centre has amended the pension rules for civil servants, prohibiting retired officials in intelligence or security related organizations from publishing any information related to their organization without clearance from the authority. The Department of Personnel and Training notified the Central Civil Services Pension Amendment Rules 2020 on Monday. According to the amended rules, those working in organizations mentioned in the second schedule of the RTI Act upon retirement are barred from sharing any information regarding the domain of the organization, including any reference or information about any personnel and expertise or knowledge gained by the virtue of working in that organization. The amended rules also prohibit sharing of sensitive information that would prejudicially affect the sovereignty and integrity of India, the security, strategic, scientific, or economic interest of the state, or relation with a foreign state, or which would lead to inducement of an offence. The central government has notified that the officials who worked in intelligence or security related organizations will have to give an undertaking that they shall not publish any information related to the organization post retirement. Pension could be withheld or withdrawn for failure to comply with the rules. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor on Wednesday posted a video from his hospital bed where he is undergoing treatment for COVID-19 and attacked the centre, saying that there is no clear policy on how the government plans to vaccinate all Indians by December. Shashi Tharoor wondered how the government plans to vaccinate the entire population by December end, as promised by Union Minister Prakash Javadekar recently. In the video, Shashi Tharoor says, "I support the Indian National Congress's campaign for a massive change in the government's policy to permit universal vaccination of all Indians within the promised deadline of December and to do so free of cost." The Indian government could likely be in favor of granting indemnity to foreign vaccine makers such as Moderna and Pfizer. The companies have been seeking legal protection from any claims linked to the use of its COVID-19 vaccines before the jabs are rolled out in India. Sources in the government have said that Pfizer has already indicated that it would be able to make available some doses by July 2021. A source in the government has said on the indemnity clause that the government would probably look at rules and practices that have been followed in other countries on granting indemnity coverage. Why would India want to stop the manufacturers if indemnity is the only hurdle? It will be seen by the government on basis of practices followed internationally, the sources said.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.